Hi guys, welcome in. I've saved us some time by pulling a focus and a healing card already for this reading, and I thought this is really interesting energy, sharing and jealousy. All right, the focus is on sharing, the healing is on jealousy. But what came to me is so much about the opposite energy that jealousy and sharing is. Look at the energy between these two people is so, oh, it's just so heart wrenching. It's really a negative. And then look at the difference. We've got the sharing energy here. So obviously, we're going to do a reading. We're going to use the iN2IT Oracle, and we're going to dive a little bit deeper into what the topic of sharing and jealousy have to do with each other. So, how many of you would you say, and just mention it in the comments if you would, how many of you would say that you've moved beyond jealousy? I'm very curious. Let me know in the comments if you have moved beyond jealousy. Okay, the first card we got, and this is the iN2IT Oracle, is the mask. All right, so something is being concealed. Someone's putting on a show. Someone's putting on a show. I would tend to think that when we're talking about something like this, putting on a show, it probably has to do with the jealousy card because someone is probably concealing that they're having feelings of jealousy. That just seems to make the most sense to me. All right, now this is an interesting card here. The road, the crossroads right here is weighing your options and deciding which way you're going to go. You see how the two roads go in two different directions? What have we got? We've got sharing, we've got jealousy. So it seems that someone here might have a decision to make as to whether or not they're going to go the way of sharing and being more open-hearted, or being jealous in carrying that vibration. Or you might be dealing with a person who you have to decide, are you going to continue with this person or not? Because you want to weigh your options. If this person is offering jealousy and you prefer sharing, then you're kind of stuck in that situation. So all right, so let's see what else iN2IT Oracle has to say. All right, that was quick. All right, so we've got the compass, and that's finding your way. Know where you're going and make a plan. So if you're in a situation and you're dealing with someone that is jealous, and that's what's coming through to me, is that you might be dealing with someone who is jealous. Yeah, you're being asked to make some kind of a decision. And look at this. We've got the crossroads, which is essentially you're going on a journey. It says journey right there. You're going on a road trip, and now you've got the map. Do you see? So in order for you to navigate this situation and get to the preferred energy of sharing, if you disagree with me that you wouldn't choose sharing over jealousy, then please put that in the comments as well. I'm up for the debate. Anyway, so you're sitting here with this decision to be made, and you've got the map in your hand, but the cards are asking you to figure out a way forward, right? Let's figure out a way forward. And you know what? I've got a little bit of a shine on my cards, and I'd rather you be able to see them. So we're just going to go ahead and get that light off there. All right, that's better. All right, so let's see what else we got. Well, that just flew out, didn't it? All right, we've got the crow. I want to say what jumps off of me is the magical power. Clever problem solver is a really big one. The crow energy has been coming in for me of late. As we're navigating this incredibly difficult and challenging reality, having the ability to keep the energy of the crow with you to help you solve problems is super, super helpful. And I want to say that when you're wanting to make a plan, you're doing some creative problem solving, and it is a magical power to be able to do that. But really what you're really wanting to get down to is getting the mask off of this person who is in your life that is creating this uncomfortable situation of jealousy. And maybe it's you, because maybe you're concealing the fact that it really is a problem and it bothers you and you've been putting on a show about it. Now's the time, that Crow says, to get clever and let's solve this problem. This card flew out and I just noticed it over here. This is the Child. So the Child is a new perspective. That's what I'm getting. Get a new perspective on this, brand new. We need a new beginning on this experience, which means you're going to need to, I want to say, use the energy of the Crow, use the magical power to be able to shift this energy and change it up. So we need a new beginning. We need to make a plan and how we're going to get out of this situation where jealousy exists. Because jealousy is a very disempowering energy. If someone is jealous towards you, then they find little ways to try to disempower you, right? And it doesn't necessarily have to be jealousy over, a partner. It can be jealousy over just the way you do things. It can be a jealousy over the way you say things. It can be a jealousy of any kind of thing. But when someone is jealous, they're finding ways to disempower you rather than empower you. And oh goodness gracious, let me see what this is. All right, so this is the happy coincidence, the luck, the good fortune, a reward. So I want to say that the reward in this particular case of, gosh, I hate to say, maybe even making this difficult decision. You've got a difficult decision to make here at the crossroads. You're weighing your options. It doesn't have to be difficult. I mean, this card doesn't pull forth difficult, but it does saying it's an opportunity to decide to do something different. And that independent word now jumps off at me. And there's a place over there by the sun, the yes. Are you going to follow the yes, or are you going to follow the darker side, which is continuing to stay in a situation where there is jealousy? That's why I say that the card here, the compass is really saying make a plan and know where you're going. Seek your truth. Know which direction look at this direction. Know which direction you want to go in. You got a choice. And I just want to say that to stay in any situation where jealousy exists is a recipe for disaster, because it's a disempowerment situation. And hey, I'm all for, if you want to stay disempowered, it's your right to do so. But all right, so the card that I pulled out from Empower is check to be sure that the stories you tell yourself are at least helpful to you. So if you're telling yourself stories about why this person is showing up jealous and making excuses for them, you're telling yourself stories. Just make sure that the stories you're telling you are helping you and not hurting you. So, and this is the energy of this particular reading I'm getting. Sometimes I may read jealousy a completely different way, but I just feel very strongly you're dealing with someone that's jealous of you, and you really want to go into this place of sharing. When you get to a place where you fully love and accept yourself, you really don't want to stay in a place where you feel like someone is envious of what you have or who you are. And maybe it just is a situation that needs a temporary break. But I would definitely say that whether this person is hiding the fact that they're jealous of you, or whether they're putting on a show, or maybe you're putting on a show, it does feel like it needs to be faced. And you need to start telling yourself stories that are more helpful to you so that you can heal this and move more into the kind of vibration and energy that you deserve. So anyways, I think I'll stop the reading right there. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next reading.